Hello, garden acolytes, interested parties, and other entities. It is the Vasuda Garden Update. It's August 12th, 2021. It's hot as hell, but we got some great stuff going on in the garden. So first, more than anything, look at him. This is a Monarch butterfly caterpillar, confirmed by Abby Kinchi, who was here earlier, but we'll get into that. Look at his little antenna. He's perfect. So, and there's another one. There's two. Well, there's more than two, but these are the two ones over here. And they are just beautiful. Look at him. Look at him going. This guy up here, I don't know why I've chosen that they're guys. They're not gendered, but look at his little feet. Oh yeah, that's his head. This looks like his head. Wow, I fell for the trick. I fell for the evolutionary trick, but he was just latched on earlier onto a milkweed, just sucking that milk out. Oh, hey buddy, you're cute, you're funny, you're handsome. I love you. Look at him, he's so cute. All right, I spent too long on this, but yeah, so we got those guys and they're doing great. Tarragon forest was trimmed back. It's growing back. Hopefully we'll produce better tasting tarragon. Look at all this. This is all chocolate mint, all these flowers. It's really taken over, so it smells like mint here. And it smells really good. Our comfrey is doing like 75% of it is doing good, but a couple beetle attacks. We got this, our friend the fern is doing great. I wonder when he'll bloom though. My transplanted kale, they all survived and they're all looking really good. So that's dope. Those ones down there we'll get to are doing really good, but I had no idea that these friends would I don't know, would make it. I thought that experiment would not work, but they're in here, they're rooted, they're feeling good. And as you can see here, I had some remaining North Spore mushrooms I forgot about, which had in the cardboard box fruited. So I just spread them about and I'll cover them a little bit more after the video and wet them. So extra water for the bed in coming weeks, because we want those mushrooms to be moisturized. We got milkweed growing back after it was unceremoniously pulled out by a stranger, so that's cool. More for our dear friends. We've got the cabbage, still weird. I don't know if it's ever going to grow cabbage or what, but it's our friend. I did a lot of clearing out of this space because next week we're gonna put a bunch of pollinator flowers in this area. Just give it a late summer, you know, a good look. Don't know what this is. Need to figure that out. Yeah, nothing new going on over here other than I kind of culled some stuff. This tentacle man, like growing up, but I only did one or two, but put some sticks around some plants, or some plants around some sticks, so that's cool. Oh, I'm sorry if this is out of focus. I can't see the screen, it's so bright. Need to put that back up. We'll be all right, well, might as well describe this. We'll be removing this kind of cool landscaping accidental terraforming project we had from this whole operation going south. Should be built eventually, this, but not now. And so the dirt grew over. Kind of cool, but we're gonna remove it next week. So be on the lookout for the Vasuda server for that day if you want to help out and get some exercise. This thing is a composter and it rotates. So I don't know how to rotate it, but it rotates, and by rotating it you can speed up the composting process significantly. And some students are bringing some compost, and we're really gearing up for the next phase and expanding this garden in our composting world. So that's really cool. And we have a greenhouse and the supplies for the new bed. We just need to set aside some time to build those. Look how, okay, wasp. Look how freaking huge these kales are. So strong, so beautiful. My children. I love them. And we even got some, I don't know if those are the mushrooms that I don't know. I got to research those. The North Spore mushrooms that we spread. But if you look under the soil, there's mycelial webbing everywhere. So I assume that there's some, maybe these are fruiting, maybe they're not, but they're really cool. As you can see, these beans are just, they're growing across. I wonder when they'll produce beans. These tomatoes really looking great. Yeah, we got to even out this kale because this is a mess in here. Put that guy up, but still looking great. Wow, that's a big kale too. There were the beans on the other side got shaded out by the kale, so we're gonna try and free that up a little bit soon. Look how big these tomatoes are. Damn, that's what I call a tomat. And I think these are cherry boys. Love them. You're not a caterpillar or a bee. Are you a dragonfly? I don't know. You're welcome. Stay as long as you like. We got clover. We got the ground cover that's keeping things moist but not sucking out too much, so that's cool. I didn't weed all this because it's kind of a tradition to have this area be locked up. Keeps it very moist, as per tradition of the clovers that were the only thing remaining here when we restarted. Took some dead leaves off this. Looks pretty good otherwise. Need to take those off. I think a deer is laying down here because like nothing else is blown over, and this looks like enough to have like a deer or two, maybe two deer, adult deer and a baby deer or two. Seems like there's a deer here. Like who else would be laying? If you are a human who's coming to the garden to lay down, please let us know. It's cool. You're free to do so, but all right, everybody. Phone died, but that's the garden update for this week. We'll have more for you next week as we enter. Before I'm gonna leave August 31st for Greece. So Brandon and I are gonna try and get everything set up for the fall before then, and then you will be in the hands of the illustrious Maggie Main, and yeah, everything's gonna be amazing. So keep on keeping. Oh yeah, there was a really cool soil testing event here today. Over here, I'll post a picture of it, and Abby Kinchy and Dan Walls and their class and Brandon Costello-Kuhn were here, and they tested the soil, and it turns out low lead levels, everybody. So we haven't been in danger this whole time, and we're not in danger, but if we were, we just keep rolling with it. All right, actual goodbye. Talk soon. Love you all. Later.